Hi there, I'm Teresa Farney, the food editor at the Gazette in Colorado Springs, and I've got a really great recipe to show you today. It's how to make a souffle that'll actually stay a little more inflated a little longer. One of the secrets is using basic white bread. I know that doesn't seem like a real culinary thing to be doing in this day and age of whole grains and what have you, but every now and then white bread has its purpose. So what we want to do is melt butter first, and we're going to butter the bread, and we would be starting with about 10 slices of bread. I've already done some of them here to get you a little head start on this. So you butter up the bread, then you want to cut the crust off, and don't throw these crust away. This is already nice and buttery and will make perfectly delicious croutons. So just push those aside and save them. Now I would normally have 10 slices of bread, 5 for the first layer and 5 for the other one. This is just to show you what we're going to do. Then we cut these into cubes. You have a 10-inch pie plate, and you could do this in an oblong dish as well if you are serving a crowd, but I like to do them in 2 separate dishes. Then you butter your pie plate and put half of the bread cubes in the bottom. Then you're going to cover that with grated cheddar cheese. Isn't it wonderful that you can buy grated cheese now instead of having to knock your knuckles on a grater and as you're trying to get it? Then we have an equal amount of mozzarella cheese on top of that. Then, like all soufflés, they start with a base of eggs, and in this case we're using half and half. And I've just got an array of really wonderful spices in here. It's got a little bit of dehydrated onion, some mustard. This is chili powder, and the thing you need to be aware of when you're using chili powder is a blend. And so it's got many other spices and chilies in it because it's used to make chili. And you get cayenne pepper, that's straight cayenne pepper, and it's very spicy, so you need to be careful how you use that. It has some paprika, and interesting ingredient in this souffle is curry powder. And then I also have some Worcestershire sauce. So now that is all mixed up, and you pour this over the top like that. I'm going to stop for a minute and add my other half of bread. And this again is what creates kind of the glue that keeps this souffle all poofy and nice. And since we have some extra bread over here, I think I'll just go ahead and pop that on as well. Might as well have more buttery goodness, I always say. So you kind of pound that down and then finish off with the rest of the egg mixture and just scoop that all over in there and have the spices down in there, and we're going to then just tap this so that all the bread gets nice and soaked up, just like this. Now then, this is going to get covered and go in the refrigerator overnight. And then the next morning, you preheat your oven. Let's just slip this over here. The next morning, you preheat, or afternoon, whenever you want to have your little souffle, you preheat your oven to 325, and you bake the souffle for 1 hour. And then you have this. It's absolutely delicious. I think you're going to enjoy it.